everybody. Welcome to our emergency episode of Talk the Things podcast. I wasn't planning to drop this, and if you guys remember my previous show, Grims on the Air, we used to always have emergency episodes, like a breaking story, but I call them emergency episodes, and this story is crazy as batshit. I want to go into the backstory quickly, but I'm going to play you guys a news clip that's going to go into all the details, but I just want to give you guys a brief story. And what happened from what we first heard was that there was a shooting in Regent Park and that three people were shot. One person died on the scene, one person died at hospital, and one person was in hospital in critical condition. So I'm getting straight to the case with this one. I'm going to play you guys the news article, and then I will be right back with who this person is because it turns out to be fucking crazy. And then after that, I'm going to play you guys the next news clip, and then I'm going to come back with the alleged reason that I found out today from word on the street from a couple sources. So I'll be right back.
Good afternoon, and thanks for being with us. We continue to follow breaking news. Two people are dead after a shooting at Dundas and Parliament. Chopper 24 was live over the intersection this afternoon. Here's what we know about this double shooting. Police responded to the area just before 1:30 this afternoon for reports of multiple people injured. Two male victims were eventually found with gunshot wounds. One was pronounced dead at the scene. The second died in hospital. There is a third victim to tell you about here. A female was also shot, but she is expected to survive. We're giving you a live shot now from the scene. You can see there's a very heavy police presence in the area. The scene has been cordoned off as investigators continue to look into this. A suspect has been taken into custody and a gun has been recovered. Our crime analyst, Steve Ryan, is on his way to the scene. He'll join us as soon as he can. Keep it here on CP24 as we continue to bring you the latest on this breaking news story.
All right, so you guys just heard that. And like I said, people were messaging me. Well, I never said this actually. People were messaging me all day about this case and told me that the person's name is, I believe, Joe Easy, if I'm saying that right. And the man is supposedly a rapper. Now, I never heard of his music. I never heard of him before, but certain people have heard about him and they know about this man. I probably do know a song from him. I just don't know say him. But the person's name is supposedly Joe Easy, and who he killed was his brother and then his dad. And the person that's in the hospital was his mother that he shot. Now, when people heard this and heard that they were family, I believe they never said exactly what if they were direct sibling, but they just said they were all family. So when people heard now that it was his mom and stuff, people wonder what the hell could have caused him to, do such thing. And I heard a few stuff today on the road. So I'm going to play you guys the next news clip, and then I'm going to be right back.
Officers were also injured in a foot chase following the shooting. One person's been arrested in connection with the deadly incident. CTV's Siobhan Morris has been following this investigation and joins us now live with more. Siobhan.
Well, there's still so much we don't know about what did happen here in Regent Park. The people for whom this community is home desperately want to understand, and they say they're frustrated to find themselves mourning again. The horror played out in the afternoon sun, violence erupting around 1:30. Police were called to an area on Dundas just east of Parliament and a side street.
Thought something, a car sound over there, but like in 3-4 minutes, 5 to 6 police cars arrived here.
That sound he heard, a single gunshot on Dundas where a male's life ended. Another male was pronounced dead in hospital. A female is being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. One person is in custody.
The neighborhood's been safe for the past, year or so, and it's getting better every day. So this is shocking.
Many neighbors say the violence involved members of the same family.
In the last almost 2 years, we've had 0 gun deaths in Regent Park, and that was something that we actually celebrated just a few weeks ago.
The local councillor here to lend comfort.
This community has gone through so much trauma over the last many years since Regent Park has been here, and I thought, we were beyond this.
But now there's mourning from fresh pains and reopened wounds.
It's very alarming.
All right, so you guys just heard that news clip. Now, the man was supposedly shooting down the police them and running away. And I'm going to get into what I believe happened to him and what we all heard is going on. Now, I want to keep you guys, I want to let you guys know that this is alleged. Don't take my word on this. This is alleged. I want to keep emphasizing that, okay? So what we heard is that the man was in a drug-induced haze or craze or whatever the hell you will call it. The man was on some severe drugs, got into an argument, or was on a bad trip and thought that everybody was trying to kill him or whatever. You know how people get into bad trips. And that's even why when the police are running him down, he was shooting after the police and two police got injured. We heard that the man was on some crazy ass drugs, bro, and got into an argument and just started to murder everybody in his house. Now, I first wondered what argument could have caused this, but I said, no, man, this sounds more like it was a bad trip, was what some other people were saying. And this person supposedly knows, what going on in them area there with those people. So don't take my word 100%, but just know that this is alleged. Now, you guys know usually at the end of the podcast, I give my thoughts. And my thoughts about this is what the hell drug was this that this nigga took? This wasn't weed or alcohol, because I mean, alcohol, you're like, you get drunk, but you wouldn't decide to do something like that. You know what I mean? You're born weed. You're not gonna decide to shoot up everybody in your family. This has to be some crazy drug that the man took. I don't even think leans will do that to you. This is probably shrooms or some shit. Cause I be seeing that niggas are taking shroom now. Well, they always been, but I've been seeing it a lot more than usual. Is people taking mushroom, and mushroom make you think that your face is melting off and that the buildings collapse and all type of stuff. So I could see that something like that happen that would make him, you know what I mean, do this, kill well, his mom's not dead yet. Pray that she makes it out of this. She's in ICU, but kill your bro and kill your dad. And then we hear that it's a Toronto rapper. So this whole situation is scary. It's well, not really scary, bro. You hear shit like this, but what's scary is the drug. The drug is scary. What were you seeing? You know what I mean? What going in your head at that particular time for you to decide to do such thing? I don't know, bro. You guys let me know if I'm missing out anything in this podcast. Like I said, this is an emergency podcast, so it's nothing long or nothing like that. But let me know if I'm missing out anything. Let me know what you heard, if you have any insight. And yeah, bro, let me know what you think about this video down below. And you don't know till next time on Talk the Things podcast.